Okay, what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about how to set up your rack before you actually do squats or any other leg exercise that you might do inside of a cage like this or a rack like this. It's very important because you want to watch your safety, you want to be safe when you do it, otherwise you could actually hurt yourself. You're trying to improve yourself, but you could hurt yourself if it's not set up correctly. So a couple things, whenever you set up your what we call J-hooks, when you set up your J-hooks to be able to get under the bar to start your squat movement, you always want to make sure that the bar, the J-hook is set up so that if you were to stand sideways, the bar, the top of the bar is just under the middle of the shoulder or right at the middle of the shoulder. That way, whenever I go to unrack the weight, I actually have to duck under it, then pick up the weight. I never want to have to stand on my tiptoes and unrack it and then fall down, because if you have a heavy load on the bar and you get that and you come down, that can compress your spine, and you don't want to do that. The other thing, the other important key to setting up your rack are what are called spotter pins. We call these spotter pins. Sometimes they're square like this, sometimes they're round, and you got to slide them through the middle of the bar. You always want to have those just below your waist, about 6 to 8 inches below your waist. That way, if you go down and you get in trouble, you have to set the weight down. If the spotter pins are way down here and you lose the load and something happens and you need to set it down, it could crush you. So you always want to have your spotter pins in place. So I've brought my spotter pins up and I'll show you what this looks like. So I come here, bar's in the right position, I lift up, I unrack, take one step back, my feet are straight. Now I go down into my squat, I come up. Now, if I were to lose my weight, it was too heavy, I was challenging myself, and I went down and couldn't get back up, here's the importance of the spotter pin. Oh, I'm stuck. I can set it down, it doesn't crush me. I'm a little compacted, but now I can walk out from the weight. Another key to safety whenever you're using barbell or free weights like this is you always got to have what we call safety collars. There's various different types of safety collars. Some of them are a big clamp, some of them are a big screw on. What we have are called lockjaw collars, and all we do is unsnap, pull off, then we can pull the weight off safely. We can rack it. I can grab another weight, put it on, and then I put my safety collar back on to secure the weight. If I didn't have that safety collar on there and for some reason I tipped, the weight could come sliding off and then it would cause a catapult and the weight would fly off the other side. If it's on your back for any reason, that could actually cause swaying in your spine, and that's not a good thing. So always make sure you have your safety collars on whenever you do free weight or barbell exercises.